Good day, everyone. Today, we will going to discuss about the 6 dimensions of holistic health. At the end of our lesson, the students are expected to explain the dimensions of holistic health: physical, mental or intellectual, emotional, social, moral, spiritual, and environmental health. But before we move on to our lesson, you will going to take the pretest. The result of your pretest will check your present knowledge, understanding, and skills about the dimensions of holistic health. Here are the directions. Listen to the questions very carefully. Write the letter of your answer in a sheet of paper. Number 1. It refers to the state of complete physical, mental or intellectual, emotional, social, moral, spiritual, and environmental well-being. A. Health. B. Physical health. C. Social health. D. Emotional health. Okay, so this activity is entitled the Health Check. Directions: list down 10 practices and habits that show healthy living. For example, eat vegetables on a regular basis. You're done? We will now proceed on identifying the 6 dimensions of holistic health. Here are the 6 dimensions of holistic health: physical health, mental or intellectual health, emotional health, social health, moral spiritual health, and environmental health. Physical health. Physical health refers to the well-being of an individual. For example, Elise performs simple physical exercises every day to keep herself healthy. It also means that you can do your daily tasks without getting tired and undue fatigue. For example, Jane still has the energy to play or bond with her friends after washing her clothes the whole morning. Here are the examples how to develop physical health. Be active, get enough sleep, eat well, and keep your body from disease. Next is mental or intellectual health. It refers to the ability of an individual to think and improve his quality skills in life. For example, go out and make new friends. Keep yourself busy with the school activities. It is the ability to rationalize things. For example, find good reason in your failures. Think that everything happened for a good reason. How to develop your mental health. Here are the examples. Be a lifelong learner. Share knowledge and experiences. Master new skills. Expand knowledge and be curious. Emotional health. It is the ability to accept failures, cope with your environment, and consider the feeling of others. Example, if a family member has left to work in the other place, you can easily accept the reality of being away from your loved ones. It also refers to understanding and liking oneself. For example, self-love. Self-love means finding peace and resting comfortably in our own home. And here are the examples on how a person develops his or her emotional health. Express feelings in appropriate ways. Be aware of and accept one's strengths and weaknesses. Handle stress and seek help if needed. Develop a strong connection among family, friends, and peers. Fourth is social health. It is how well you build relationship with your community and how you interact with the people that surrounds you. Example, as a teenager, you easily mingle and develop friendship with the neighborhood. It is also the social acceptance, means interact with different types of people, accept and understand different norms and values. For example, be how you are and be like what is dictated by your values and norms. It is the fact that most people act in order to be accepted by any group and be like them. We have here 4 examples on how to develop your social health. Be connected with other people. Giving and receiving support. Be active member of the school or the community. Caring about others. Next is moral spiritual health. It refers to one's faith, belief, and values. Know the meanings and purposes in life. For example, respect everybody's faith. It is looking deeply within oneself and belief. How to develop your moral spiritual health. Take your time for yourself. Find a quiet moment daily. Be forgiving of others. Seek out your faith. And meditate. And last is environmental health. Understand the effect of air, water, and land that surrounds our health. For example, observe proper waste disposal to avoid contamination of our environment. Recognize the impact of environment and man-made hazards. Example, remember the 5 R's of waste management. How to develop environmental health. Here are the examples. Recycle and compost. Plant and tend the garden. Use natural cleaning products. And do the 5 R's of waste management. Now, let us identify the 5 R's of waste management. First is refuse. Anything that would eventually become trash. Second is reduce. If you are unable to refuse. Next is reuse. What you already have. Fourth is repurpose. Your trash to find alternative uses. And last one is recycle. To give your trash another life. First is refuse. It includes garbage and rubbish. Garbage is mostly decomposable food waste. Rubbish is mostly drier materials such as glass, paper, cloth, or wood. Next is reduce. It is to help cut down the amount of waste we throw away. Reuse. It is a learning to reuse items or repurpose them like old jars and pots into ornaments and shipping containers and created them into home and offices. Next R is repurpose. It refers to the process by which an object with one use value is transformed or redeployed as an object with an alternative use value. And last one is recycle. It is to use recycled paper for printing, handicraft, or ornaments. To sum up our lesson, again, these are the dimensions of holistic health: physical, mental or intellectual, emotional, social, spiritual, and environmental health. And these are the 5 R's of waste management: refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose, and recycle. That's all for our discussions on the dimensions of holistic health, wherein It is a way of living that focuses on the interdependence and cooperation of all aspects of the individual body, mind, and soul. It is a lifestyle that focuses on the whole person. Hence, good health and wellness are interdependent on 6 dimensions. Since you have a piece of knowledge in our lesson, let's do our activities. Our first activity is entitled Holy Dream. Look at the diagram. It shows the 6 dimensions of holistic health. As you can see, good health and wellness is interdependent on 6 dimensions. These are the following questions to be answered. Number 1. Based on the diagram shown above, enumerate the dimensions of holistic health. Second, why do you think it is important to be physically healthy, spiritually healthy, mentally healthy, socially healthy, environmentally healthy, emotionally healthy? And last, why do you think it is important to be holistically healthy? Our next activity is entitled Fit Me In. You will going to classify the following activities into physical health, social health, moral spiritual health, emotional health, mental health, and environmental health. Please refer to our next slide for your answer sheet. Now, we will do activity number 3, Wheel of Change. Direction: write your personal suggestions on how you can attain holistic health inside the circle. Next is what have you learned? In 3 to 5 sentences, reflect and analyze on this quotation and illustration below. Do this in your activity notebook. Our next activity is entitled Match Me Up. As we have discussed, health focuses on wellness. It is an approach that includes all the dimensions of health: physical, mental, emotional, social, moral and spiritual, and environmental health. These are the directions. Match column A with column B. Write only the letter of your answer in your notebook. Before we end our session, let me leave you this simple quote. The more you understand yourself, the more silence there is, the healthier you are. Congratulations! Good day ahead and God bless!